Mike here, back with another one. So today I'm on the VFR, just going for a little night ride. I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things, and don't mind the gear indicator. Once it gets past 4th gear, I don't know, something with it in the speedo healer, but my speedometer is on point, you know. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about you know, somebody asked me this a while ago on one of my videos about how I started my business and stuff like that, and I'll give you guys a brief overview, you know, how I pay for my mods and my bikes and everything that I do. You know, just if you want more information, more in depth, just go to my Mike Check Appliance YouTube channel. And you'll get more info on what I do for a living. But just to give you guys a brief summary, for those of you who are younger and are looking for something to do in life, find a skill. Find a skill. I actually went to college for one semester and dropped out. College is not for everyone, and I say that all the time. I don't promote college because it's like you go there not knowing what you want to do. To come out, you might know what you want to do, and you never really figure it out, you know. So for me, getting a trade was the most important thing. My dad always taught me, use your hands, you'll never go hungry, and that's the truth. So what I do for a living, I do appliance repair, which my trade gets overlooked a lot. Like, you'll hear HVAC, you'll hear plumbing, you'll hear electrical, but you'll rarely hear appliance technician. But most people don't know is that you have several appliances in your home. You know, most people have let's just say 3 to 4 appliances, basic, standard. You know, refrigerator, microwave, stove, at least those things. Others have dishwasher, washer and dryer, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So each customer I gain, potentially I have access to all those appliances, and they'll call me for it. So pretty much that's what I do. I repair your washer, your dryer, your stove, your refrigerator, your dishwasher. I do that every day, 6 days a week. Like, today's Friday, but I work tomorrow morning. That shit is what it is, 6 days a week. I started my business, it'll be about 5 years ago now. So I've been in business for a good little bit. And every year I'm in business, I make more money. It just pays off. The more you're in business, the more you do good work, the more people get your card, and so on and so on. You know, so if people are interested on how I got my business started, I mean, as far as how much money I put into it, what I needed to have to start my business, you can check out my Mike Check Appliance. I have several videos on how I started my business and what it takes to maintain it, you know, having a website. I don't do any advertising. That's a whole nother strategy to my business. What I started, I do a lot of warranty based work. So if you have a home warranty company that covers your plumbing, electrical, pool, etc., blah blah blah, I do work for them as well. I used to do work for Home Depot, but that's another story. So yeah, guys, and you know, that's how it goes. About a year and a half into my business, that's when I incorporated my wife working for me. And since, you know, because she was doing other things, and finally it didn't make any sense for her to work for someone, because it just wasn't making us money. It didn't make any sense. And I can tell you, once I brought her into my business, man, it's been incredible. You know, it's my money has went up, my customer services productivity has went up. So you know, so saying all that to say this, is that that's why I always promote entrepreneurship and doing your own thing, you know? So yeah, you know, that's why I promote those things, because there's nothing like being able to go to work, come home at 12 o'clock and have the rest of the day to do the things you want to do, you know? Most days, I honestly don't even work past 2 o'clock and make a great living, you know? I work about 6 to 8 calls a day, and I work about maybe 1 to 3 to 4 calls on a Saturday, but rarely do 4. Usually do 2, 3. Like tomorrow I have, I think, 2 calls to do, you know? So yeah, my whole thing is, I was just tired of working for someone, which my old boss was a great guy, but I'm basically building his dreams. And I always thought, like, man, I have to build my own dreams, you know? And I learned everything I had to learn. I worked for him for 11 years. I've been doing this for 15 years. Yeah, I'm 35, so I've been doing this pretty much my whole adult life, pretty much, you know? So this is all I know, So when you guys see me fixing things on my bikes and stuff, it translates from me, you know, doing appliance repair, because that's what I use my hands all day, every day, taking the appliances apart, putting them back together, you know? Every day is different. I don't do the same thing every day. Some days it's dishwashers and fridges and stoves. Some days it's washers, dryers, and stoves. You know, it's a different every day, you know? And that's what's interesting about my job, is that I don't know, I don't sit at a desk and I don't see the same things every day. So I told myself, once my speed is right or close to accurate, I'm going to, you know, come out on the highway. Plus, I haven't ridden this bike in a good minute, so why not? And for some reason, oh, it is working. My speedo healer wasn't working past 5th gear. I didn't know why. Or am I in 6th? Oh, I am in 5th. See, it's not showing that I'm in 6th gear. I gotta work on that and see why that's happening. But I know it has something to do with the speedo healer, because before I had the speedo healer, it worked perfectly, you know? So I didn't want to, you know, do too much today. Just really wanted to drop that video for you guys. I know someone asked me talk about more how I started my business. So why not, you know, if anybody ever wondered how I pay for all the mods I pay for. 5th? No, that's 6th. So yeah, it's definitely not showing. But anyway, I already kind of knew that, so it's not the biggest deal. Guys, that's why I'm always saying, you know, if you have an opportunity to really focus on what you want to do, that's going to make you money or give you some sort of freedom, because that's a whole nother conversation with the world we're living in nowadays when it comes to freedom. But pretty much when I don't know if you guys noticed from my first videos where I lived to where I'm living now, and it's a completely different neighborhood. And you know, not that I couldn't really afford to where I'm living now, but it was just that whenever you first start your business, sometimes you kind of hold on to the same mentalities of how you were living before you started your business. So it took me a long time to really say, hey, you know, you work hard, you know, live a little. And that's pretty much what that was. Even with buying bikes and stuff like that, it was just like, you know, I'm like, I don't need to buy another bike, and I don't. But hey, you make enough money to do it, so why not, right? You know, people say you only live once. I don't want to say it like that, but life is too short to not do the things you want to do, you know. And obviously, you can't live beyond your means, and you need to know how to budget and make sure you have money put up and saved and all that. I wish I learned a lot of this stuff in my 20s, but I didn't. It's like as soon as I hit 30, I don't know what clicked in my mind. That's when I started my business. That's when I got my credit right. That's when, I don't know, everything changed when I turned 30 years old. So, and it just put me in a better situation to say, hey, you need to take control of your life and do things a little differently. You know, I always told myself I'm too smart to not be living a certain kind of lifestyle. The things I know, the things I do, and everybody should have some sort of confidence in yourself to know if you're good at something, your ability, you know, be good at it. You know, be good at it. One thing about appliances is like, I feel like nobody can tell me anything. People can call me over the phone and say, hey, my washer's doing this, this, and that. And most of the times I know what it is just by talking to somebody over the phone. You know, depending on the model and what it is and whatever. But, yeah, guys, just wanted to share that with you, you know, and let you know that anything is possible. You know, what I will say is, too, to give you guys a brief of kind of money appliance repair is definitely over 6 figures. Let's just say that. Depending on where you at, 6 figures is going to be definitely different. You know, depending on the market you live, cost of living and all that good stuff. But, you know, if I was in, let's just say, New York, it would be like maybe close to the I don't want to say mid 6 figures, but definitely over the hundreds, close to 200s. You know, appliance repair is very, very lucrative. Trust me. Yeah, I always tell people I got lucky because I get to do what I love to do for a living, which is fix things. You know, like, I love to fix things, and you know, that's just what it is. Guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Appreciate you riding with me again. I just, you know, it's been a rough week. So, you know, sometimes you get recalls too when you fix things and people call back and say, hey, you know, this and such is not working. I had a couple of those this week, but as long as you get back to the customer and take care of them, that's all that matters. You know, always go back and take care of things. Never leave people hanging, man. Don't do it. And that's why I have, you know, great reputation. But anyway, guys, appreciate you. I'll be back with another one. Peace.